Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, we are Group 5. Today we will be sharing our presentation on biodiesel production from used cooking oil. Before discussing biodiesel production, let's first understand what biodiesel and used cooking oil are. Biodiesel is a renewable and biodegradable fuel made from natural sources such as vegetable oils, animal fats, and recycled restaurant grease. It is considered an alternative fuel that can reduce dependence on fossil fuels. Used cooking oil or UCO refers to oils and fats that have already been used for cooking or frying. These oils are commonly generated by households, restaurants, and the food processing industry. Instead of being discarded, used cooking oil can be recycled and converted into biodiesel. Recycling used cooking oil helps reduce environmental pollution, lowers greenhouse gas emission, and can also reduce energy-related costs. Next, we will evaluate biodiesel production by discussing its advantages and disadvantages. Based on our research, one major advantage of biodiesel is it produces lower greenhouse gas emissions compared to conventional diesel, making it more environmentally friendly. Biodiesel is also a renewable and sustainable energy source because it can produce from materials such as used cooking oil. However, there are also some disadvantages. Biodiesel production can involve higher costs due to processing and purification requirements. It may also perform poorly in cold temperatures, and although it is cleaner than conventional diesel, it still produces some tailpipe emissions.
In this section, I will explain the biodiesel production process from used cooking oil, also known as UCO. First, the used cooking oil is collected from household, restaurant, and food stall. Instead of being thrown away, the oil can be recycled into biodiesel. Next, the oil undergoes filtration to remove food particles and impurities that may affect biodiesel quality. After that, pre-treatment is carried out to remove water and free fatty acid from the oil. This step is important to improve the efficiency of the reaction process. The main process is called trans-esterification. In this step, the used cooking oil reacts with methanol and catalysts such as sodium hydroxide or NaOH to produce biodiesel and glycerol. After the reaction, the meat still undergoes separation. Biodiesel forms the top layer, while glycerol settles at the bottom. Next, the biodiesel is washed using water to remove remaining impurities such as excess catalyst and methanol. The biodiesel is then dried to remove excess water before obtaining the final biodiesel product. So, biodiesel production from used cooking oil helps recycle waste into renewable energy while reducing environmental pollution.
So next is potential problems within the process. The first problem is high free fatty acid FFA content during pre-treatment stage. Used cooking oil contains FFA due to repeated frying. So if FFA is too high, it reacts with the catalyst, which is sodium hydroxide or kalium hydroxides. So it forms soap instead of biodiesel. The second problem is water contamination during pre-treatment and storage stage. Used cooking oil often contains water from food. Water promotes hydrolysis and soap formation, which can reduce catalyst effectiveness. The last one is biodiesel loss during separation and washing stage. Biodiesel trapped in the glycerol layer during separation, so biodiesel carried away with wash water, which can reduce biodiesel yield and process efficiency. For mass balance example, I take example calculation from biodiesel loss during separation and washing stage. Let's say the input is 90 kg biodiesel and 10 kg glycerol. When we put into the separation, so we will get the output, which is 88 kg biodiesel and 12 kg glycerol stream. The 12 kg glycerol stream include the 10 kg glycerol plus 2 kg biodiesel loss. To calculate the amount of biodiesel loss, we can use formula biodiesel input minus the biodiesel recovered. So 90 kg minus 88 kg, we got 2 kg of biodiesel loss. And then we calculate the biodiesel recovery using formula biodiesel recovered divided by the biodiesel before separation times 100. So 88 kg divided by 90 kg times 100, we got 97.8%. This means that 97.8% of the biodiesel was successfully recovered, while the remaining 2.2% was lost, in this case trapped in glycerol layer during separation.
So let's move on for the Islamic perspective and sustainability. First, Khalifah, which means a stewardship. According to Surah Al-Baqarah verse 13, humans are appointed as a guardian of the earth. Therefore, it is our religious duty to protect ecosystem from harmful oil pollution. Second, we must practice avoiding israf or wastefulness. As stated in Surah Al-Araf verse 31, Allah strictly prohibits wasting resources. Carelessly dumping used cooking oil down the drains not only damage public piping but also waste valuable energy sources. Lastly, through a sustainable management, we can fill our role by converting toxic used cooking oil into a green fuel, directly preventing environment damage or facade. Next, let's look at our suggestions for future process improvements, categorized into 3 core optimization. First, under energy efficiency, we suggest integrating waste heat recovery system. This recycles excess heat from the reaction phase to preheat incoming oil, effectively slashing overall electricity consumption. Second, for chemical and material optimization, we suggest implementing better filtration and recycle excess methanol. This removes impurities because trans-esterification to drastically improve catalyst efficiency and captures unreacted methanol for reuse. Third, regarding supply chain and social logistics, we propose establishing community collection center for UCO. This successfully secure a steady, high-volume feedstock supply while actively raising local environment awareness. In conclusion, producing biodiesel from used cooking oil successfully weighs chemical engineering innovation with environmental and spiritual responsibility. So, let's stop the waste and start powering the future. Now, let's move on to the interactive quiz. You guys can answer this question in 5 seconds. For more questions, you guys can scan the QR code.